what is probably what are your favorite breweries that you've been to?
Oh man, been to. There's various reasons, right? So I guess I feel like we have to give our reasons behind each. I'll start with one,
please.
And I'm sure you'll agree. First one that comes to mind is is Sierra Nevada.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
In Asheville.
Great
that brewery is just, it's like the museum of craft beer.
I call it like the Walt Disney of beer.
Yeah, it's like an amusement park for beer.
Yeah.
That's in Asheville, North Carolina, for you guys that don't know.
Right. Yep.
Yep.
So if you're ever on the East Coast and you're near North Carolina, Asheville, tons of great breweries. Sierra Nevada,
great
Brewsky
beer town.
#1. Good.
Yep. Yeah. So that's definitely just because overall impressiveness and quality of beer. Right. Yeah. I'm drinking the Sierra Nevada hazy little thing right now. It's my go-to beer. You know what I mean?
Hazy little thing, very popular beer.
Yeah.
Sure. Hit the like button if you've had hazy little thing. Hit subscribe if you want one. Go ahead.
Definitely. Yeah, definitely. Hit subscribe
it's an awesome ass, not to digress, but it's an awesome ass beer that you could actually go
easily attainable
to a gas station beer and pick up either a 12-pack, a 6-pack, or even a
single
22-ounce single.
Yeah, 19.2 ounce.
So versus going there and grabbing some other macro.
It's hard to find a good hazy IPA at a gas station.
That's true.
So that's really the point of that. Their beer is good and attainable. And typically when it comes to breweries, you get one or the other. Super pretty or really good.
You no
beer.
longer have to buy a red Hot in order to get an IPA.
Right. So that's that's to the point of like we have breweries that are our favorites to go to because of not only the liquid but the location, and some are just because the liquid's so damn good. We love Angry Fish in Lexington. We love those guys.
Oh yeah.
Right,
Lexington, South Carolina.
Yep, here in South Carolina. Yeah, Lexington, South Carolina.
Absolutely.
Great people, super nice guys. Yep. We've done a few collab beers with them. I love all the beers that they make. Great little spot. There's something in the water because Hazelwood. You have the shirt on.
No, out in Lexington. Yeah,
Hazelwood. It's the best. In my opinion, it's the best beer you're gonna get in Columbia. You know what I mean? Pound for pound, if I want to go out to a brewery strictly to have a nice atmosphere paired with a really good beer, or to have some of the best of the best. That's
and to get a flight with no disappointment.
Every beer is
going to be one and be like, well, damn, I got to finish my flight. Let me get that one.
Right. It's all really good beer, man.
That's my takeaway from Hazelwood too. Is the entire menu is good and
right.
There's places that have more selections. They have more beers on tap, but I don't think all the beers are good. And so Hazelwood has a smaller selection, but like you said, you'll finish your flight and you won't be disappointed.
Right.
Smaller selection, but like you said, you'll finish your flight and you won't be disappointed.
Right. And pound for pound,
it's a quality over quantity.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like that's going to win every day now, from my opinion.
Right.
You can tell me there's 37 beers on tap.
Right.
Awesome, but if 5 of them are good, well then just
Right. But it doesn't hurt.
Just have 5 beers on tap. Yeah.
It's a beautiful brewery too, right? Cool place to hang out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because like I said, a lot of times you get like big flashy breweries, but they don't focus so much on the beer. But Hazelwood is a good balance of both. I feel like. You know what I mean?
Where else outside of North Carolina, South Carolina? Where are we going?
Oh man, what other breweries have we been to out?
Now you get up towards West Coast, but I went out there I was probably like 23, 24.
So
it wasn't like, I mean, it was awesome because being that young, and that was really when I really got into craft beers, like big time. Cause I went to Pyramid, which is pretty awesome.
Which is where?
It's out in California. It's out there in NorCal. I think it's, so I've been to places
We'll look it up.
That.
We'll put a tag on the.
But now, okay. So here, I can't tell you this.
Pyramid's at.
So it's going to be a very random plug. But if you look it's Hayward, California. There's a company called it's called Hayward Brewing. It's Buffalo Bills in Hayward. It's a college town right outside of San Leandro, San Francisco, Oakland area.
Okay.
It's an amazing. That's actually one of the first few places I walked in, and they had fermenters on the floor. They sold pizza and food and beer, and all their beers. They had seasonal beers. They had like everywhere from like an imperial stout, which had a blueberry imperial stout, to they had one called Tasmanian, which was like a bittering IPA. And every one of their beers had obviously a different theme, but like I think I went there when I was like, that's probably like 22, 23.
Oof, man.
And
beer game's changed,
dude, but it was amazing because like
big time.
The fact that like you walked in there and it had that hometown feeling, like you walked in there, you could tell all these beers are made right here. They did a pumpkin beer. They did a blueberry imperial stout. They did it's called an alimony ale, which is like the beginning of like that really West Coast IPA when people really started hammering into it.
Right.
So they had a lot of really
name
cool
again?
stories. It's called Buffalo Bills Brewery in Hayward, California. Excuse me.
Buffalo Bills. Leave a comment.
Yeah, Buffalo Bills Brewery.
Yeah.
Christopher Fox, hope you enjoyed that video. Check out more right here on the YouTube channel. Leave a like and subscribe to know when we update with new videos. Don't forget our podcast drops every week on your favorite podcast provider. And if you ever do want to be on the show, just email us at Y-TiSTiCS@gmail.com. Let your voice be heard right here on Y-TiSTiCS. I mean, hey, why not?